Hi, my name's Jack Double and I work for Richard Gowan Consulting as a structural engineer, and I've been the project engineer working on the renewal of the St Ives Guildhall. So we're a small team of civil and structural engineers that operate out of an office in the nearby town of St Just, which is down here in the far southwest of Cornwall. A number of our team are chartered engineers with several decades worth of experience working on projects all around the world and here in the UK, but in more recent years, say the last 15 years, working on projects down here in Cornwall. So our role as structural engineers is primarily to ensure that following all of the modifications and the additions to the building, the structure is strong enough to withstand all of the loads that it's subjected to. So that first of all, that is strong enough to support not only the building's own weight, but also all of the new state-of-the-art audiovisual equipment which is being installed, and importantly, all of the building's users and occupants. So that's everyone from the full orchestra and grand piano up on stage, down to the several hundred strong crowd of people dancing on the hall floor. So for us, the project has first of all involved carrying out an extensive investigation campaign just to gain a really clear understanding of how the historic building stands up in its present state. So for example, obtaining information about all of the beams, the columns, the masonry walls that are hidden within the facade of the building, down through the building to the size and depth of the foundations underground. We can then use this gathered knowledge along with the architect's designs to generate a new underlying structure which will seamlessly interact with and connect into the existing building. So the Guildhall project has presented a quite unique set of challenges. So first of all, its geographic location right here on the coast in St Ives means that it's exposed to some incredibly harsh wind loading conditions during the winter storms that we often see down here, and also humid, salty air, which, as we all know, down here in Cornwall can be extremely corrosive and problematic. And the new entrance pavilion structure out front is a prime example of an area that's really going to bear the brunt of those effects. Due to the period during which the Guildhall was constructed, so around the 1930s, we've come across a really brilliant array of interesting and unusual structural members and some experimental construction techniques. So it's been a really fun challenge to really get our heads around the building and take a deep dive into its history. What I'm really looking forward to is seeing all of our efforts and designs come to fruition. So it's always great to see designs that I've created on paper be brought into life, but I think that how close we've all become to this particular project and the Guildhall itself, I think seeing it all come into reality and brought into life is just going to be incredible.